The manager recognised for his work this past month. Will that inspire them to victory today on EA TV? Hello everyone. You know, some footballers enjoy a rainy day. Not sure fans always feel that way, but an exciting match in prospect nonetheless. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. An action coming up from the Spanish top division, La Liga. It's Barcelona, and they take on Rayo Vallecano.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Well, this is what we think for Barcelona. Gavi starts alongside Declan Rice in central midfield, and they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Here's how it looks for Rayo Vallecano.
Well, if they're going to play with the front two in this 3-5-2 system, they have to make sure they play as a pair and link up at every opportunity. If they do, they're going to be a real handful.
So the first half begins. Let's see what these two teams can serve up for us. Very quick thinking there. Oh, good vision there. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Well, still early in the season, but full credit to the boss who's picked up his Manager of the Month award today, Stuart.
Well, it is a good start to the campaign, and he does deserve the award. But that's all it is. They need to continue with their current form if they're to have a chance of the title.
And he's through here. Well, going for power, and so close to finding the net. So a throw in here. Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Yeah, he's the club's leading scorer, and he's so difficult to negate. But I'm sure these defenders will have a game plan for him. Whether it works or not, we'll have to wait and see.
Gavi. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. But nothing comes of it. Oh, this could be menacing. Free kick, but no goal at the end of it.
Yeah, it's a great strike, but he just couldn't squeeze it inside the post. So unlucky.
Out of play then. Barcelona throw coming up. Barcelona free kick. It'll be here. Well, it's a pretty low line at the moment. Well, not clear yet. Oh, yes! Dispatching it with aplomb. Wonderful goal.
Just watch this. What a brilliant piece of skill. He's determined, he's athletic, and he makes the perfect contact with the ball. It's a great goal.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Garcia. Nteka. Well, they'll see it as very disappointing to give it away as cheaply as that. This could be troublesome. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Couldn't keep the momentum going.
Yeah, they really did look solid on that occasion. Really good defending.
Valentin. Good movement. Teammates in the middle. Oh, he couldn't put it in.
Yeah, that was a really good opportunity.
Enzo Fernandez. An effective challenge. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. And possibilities here. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So back underway here into the second half. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Can he convert? Oh, that's great defending. So a corner to Barca as they try to press home their advantage. Appear to be in two minds. And a throw in. Well, the manager deciding that a substitution is in order. Not at his best. He has teammates around him. But really sticking to their task defensively. Counter-attacking possibilities. And running free here. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Oh, last-ditch defending at its very finest.
That's a goal-saving challenge. What a wonderful clearance that is.
Barcelona have been awarded the throw-in. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
He took his goal well and was a constant threat.
Could be! Taken by the keeper without any fuss. Easy. Well, nothing productive, really. And Barcelona finding space on the flank. Chances on. Full credit. Wonderful stop. Another La Liga treat in store for you soon on EA TV. It's Barcelona, and they'll be facing Espanyol. And this represents a great chance to score. Wasn't the best of free kicks. Putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. Dangerous ball. And off the post. All academic, however. It's offside. So the manager decides to go to the bench. Bit of a quiet performance from him today. Ep13. Good work from Barca to make sure possession changed hands. Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. But the danger averted for now.
Well, it's been a fairly tight battle out there, and the Barca fans are doing everything they can to drive their team over the line. What a finish we have here.
He could pick out a teammate. Good-looking move. Well, that surely would have put this game to bed.
Well, definitely. That would have won the game for them. That's a bad miss.
Plenty of support here. Not getting it forward, but they need an equaliser. This could level it. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. And that is that. Very satisfying from the Barca point of view. A victory here. What did you think of their overall display?
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. And a warm welcome to Barcelona, the Catalan capital. We're here at the RCDE Stadium. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And we're focusing on, technically speaking, one of the best leagues in the world. I'm talking, of course, about La Liga. It's Espanyol facing Barcelona.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
For the hosts.
Well, they're going to set up as a 4-4-2, which means the front two will need to be clever with their combination play, dynamic with their movement and energetic with their closing down. I'm looking forward to seeing them play here today.
And here's the starting 11 for Barcelona. Gavi starts alongside Declan Rice in central midfield, and they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. So, underway here. Let's see what this game has in store for us. Paul Lozano. Nelson. Lozano. Well, it's often a difficult day at the office when you're up against a Barcelona side, Stuart, with such a watertight defence.
Well, I can only admire the work rate, the know-how and the desire of their defensive structure. It's been brilliant this season, and I don't expect that to change today.
It's a Barcelona corner. Can someone get on the end of this? And met it well enough, but not the required direction. Nice looking move, this. Can he put them in front? And there it is! Barcelona strike first in the derby. A real jolt to the home fans. Not what they were expecting.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Lozano. And the ball with Ep13. Ep13. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Excellent run in possession. Takes it on. Oh, terrific save! Can he deliver it with accuracy? And the keeper didn't have to think too much about it. Ep13. Lozano. And the ball with Ep13. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Can he level it? And pushed away to safety.
Well, that was a great save. But the way they're playing at the moment, the equaliser can't be far away now.
Oh, wait a minute. They could well be in. Well, it might still work out for them. And a goal it is. But in all honesty, the keeper should have done much, much better.
Well, here it is again. And I don't think it's good enough from the goalkeeper. You have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone. And at this level, you're always going to be punished.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Pass was misdirected. Genuine chance. A goal that is out of this world. I don't think anyone expected that, not least the goalkeeper. And I have a feeling we'll be seeing that time and time again. Incredible.
Well, here we see it again. Just look at that. It's a brilliant bit of skill and a magnificent goal.
The game here, Barcelona on top, and it's turning into something of a trouncing. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Campbell. And that will do it for the first half. It's Barcelona on... And back in business here, Barcelona dominating the proceedings in the first half of this match. Let's see how the second half plays out. Nelson. Grajera. Paul Lozano. Kike Garcia. Played into the box. And problem solved for now. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Oh, that's defending of the highest order. Super pass. Can he do it? Oh, fearless. Well, his direction was just a little bit off. And a substitution in the offing. 30 minutes to go then. Maintaining possession proving difficult. A really good pass. Succeeded in keeping it in play. Campbell. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Good through ball. Grajera. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. More football for you to enjoy from La Liga coming up here on EA TV. It's Espanyol facing Sevilla.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Oh, how about that for a tackle? Could catch them on the break. A real opening now. Oh, tremendous save.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. That's a great stop.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. And a very good challenge. Tyrese Campbell. And in the right position to read it. Enzo Fernandez. And the chance is on. And perhaps not quite cool enough with only the goalkeeper to beat.
Yeah, never really looked settled as he shot there.
So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. And that is that. The final whistle is sounded, and it's a victory for Barcelona. What did you make of their performance?
Well, we spoke about their great defensive record, but today it was all about their front players. I thought they were excellent. Their ability to turn with the ball around the edge of the box was a real feature of their play. They were certainly good value for that win.
What an intriguing prospect. A game of high profile featuring two magnificent sides, fully prepared for this massive occasion and fully prepared to make this their big showcase. A wet night in store for all concerned. Good evening and welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And it's a league phase game that, quite honestly, should offer plenty in the Champions League. It's Barcelona against Paris Saint-Germain.
This has the makings of a very good game. Great atmosphere, some top-class players and a perfect pitch. I'm excited by this one.
And here's the starting 11 for Barcelona. Gavi starts alongside Declan Rice in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, a 4-4-2 system relies on good combinations all over the pitch. The front two, the central midfield pairing, the fullback and winger, and of course the centre-backs. If you can get these combinations right, you'll have a good team.
So here we go, an exciting 90 minutes in prospect. Throw in here for Barcelona. Gavi. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Okay, someone has scored in the Villarreal game, but who exactly? Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Villarreal. They've scored the opener here with only 4 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. And he has options available. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. João Neves. Well, it took a bit of time to get the signing of Victor Osimhen over the line, but it's all been completed now, and this is his debut. Interested to know what you're looking forward to seeing from him.
Well, they needed to reinforce up front, to be honest. They were looking a little light, and there's going to be big expectations on him to hit the ground running. Hopefully he doesn't disappoint.
Torres. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending.
No chance of getting through on that occasion, was there?
Dembele. Now, what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? And the flag has gone up, just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame, because that was a dangerous situation.
Well, now they have possession. Super pass. Gavi. Rice with it. Top-class defending. Neves. Oh, this looks useful. And Dembele's given it away. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Spurs game. Alex Scott has all the details for us. Alex.
Yeah, it's a goal for Spurs. The free kick was well executed, but it had a big deflection, and it's gone in off the wall. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 31 minutes played.
Sorry, Alex, could be a goal here. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Well, apologies to our viewers for having to interrupt Alex just then. Just to confirm, Tottenham did score in that match, and it's now even Steven, 1-1. Ousmane Dembele prepared to fire. And the move breaks down. And Barca exploiting the space on the wing. Can he put them in front? Oh, had to get that right.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
And they will make the change now. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here's Here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal. Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
And the ball is moving again. And the question is, how will PSG reply to that setback? And the referee sounding the second half into action. It's Barcelona with the lead here. And the situation, I'm hearing, has changed in the Monaco game. And Alex Scott has the details.
It's a second goal for Chelsea. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 50 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. On to Kempkes. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Vicha Kvaratskhelia. Chance to shoot. And taken cleanly by the keeper. And he did well to cut it out.
Just saw what was coming, didn't he?
More than decent passing sequences, but they need a leveller. Opportunity to level it. And he squandered the chance to equalise.
Well, I have to say, that's a wasted opportunity. They should be level here.
Declan Rice. Fernandes. Plenty of support here. Last touch gives them a throw-in. Substitution it is for PSG. Dusan Vlahovic. And it's in! A goal for Barcelona! They are the team in charge.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Right, let's join Alex Scott, because I understand there's been a goal in the Spurs game, Alex.
It's a third goal for Spurs. They're now behind by 1 with 67 minutes played. The game has been fascinating so far, Derek.
Alex keeping us right up to date. They're using the space really well, but now can they push on? In with a chance! Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Another La Liga treat in store for you soon on EA TV. It's Barcelona against Atletico. Teammates available, but timely defending when it mattered. Ferreira. Dembele. On to Neves. PSG a little wasteful in possession. Well, coming up on EA TV, more action from Liga. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they'll be...
Hang on, it's a chance here.
And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So the match has restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. And just like that, broken up. Oh, good idea. And danger still. Splendid defending. And a good tackle. Offside the decision. PSG PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. And that is that. Very satisfying from the Barca point of view. A victory here. What did you think of their overall display?
You're absolutely right. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Well, we're focusing on him for a reason. Played with real authority. Two inspirational teams, well capable of dazzling their fans, ready for a showdown that could take on highly dramatic proportions. Be prepared for genuine excitement. Well, sometimes as a footballer you have to get used to playing in a downpour. That could be the case this evening. The rain has been lashing down. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Spanish top flight, La Liga. It's Barcelona against Atletico Madrid.
Yes, thanks as always. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Well, this is what we think for Barcelona.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join the centre forward as much as possible. If not, he'll become isolated.
This is the starting lineup for Atletico. Jan Oblak stands between the posts. Robin Lenormand starts alongside Ronald Araujo in central defence. And leading the line today is Julian Alvarez. Very much looking forward to this game as Barcelona get the proceedings underway. Oh, managing to beat him. Well, his teammate got him out of trouble. James. He's a manager who's held the upper hand in past encounters.
Yeah, and he just seems to know how to play against this team, doesn't he?
Determined defending. Gavi. Alexis McAllister. That's a good ball. There's been a boatload of speculation surrounding him ahead of the game, taking on his old club, and that can bring with it a few...
Big moment here, Derek.
A smart stop here. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. It's all getting a bit frantic, isn't it? Chances on. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Gavi. Wonderfully weighted pass. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, I think we can expect goals if his form is anything to go by. You just hope that back line have been studying the tapes, because most teams have really struggled to keep them at bay.
Well, trying to switch the play, but overcooked. Well, a goal to let you know about in the Getafe game. Alex Scott has the information.
It's a goal for Getafe. It's now 1-0 with 33 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Well, that'll be a Barca throw. This looks more than decent. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. And what a clever bit of play by Torres, both with his movement and finish. That's a very good goal.
Back in action then. Let's see if Atletico, having conceded, can wipe out that last goal. Alexander Sørloth. Not too many defenders in the wide positions, and Atletico know it. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And a goal has gone in one of the other matches. Alex Scott will tell us more.
Yeah, it's another goal for Bilbao. They're pulled ahead by 2.
Apologies for jumping in, but this could be a chance. Oh, what a save!
Yeah, did so well there. Got his angles absolutely spot on.
Now sending it in. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage. So on they go, the second half underway, and Atletico with a bit of work to do. Reece James. And the ball with Sørloth. Lenormand. Araujo. Here's Alvarez. It did look on for them, but not to be. Plenty of support here. But they took care of the situation defensively. And defensive play to be applauded.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Now, I believe, changing circumstances in the Getafe game. Alex Scott can shed... They could level it. And holds on to it confidently. Alvarez. Intercepting it intelligently. Might be a chance to break. Fernandez. Played into the box. And I thought that might carry a threat, but a strong punch by the keeper. Oh, big moment! And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Well, we never like cutting off, Alex, but sometimes we have to do it for understandable reasons when things are happening. To clarify, Villarreal did find the net in that game, and it's now even Steven, 1-1. Well, he keeps going. Given away by Atletico. Counter-attacking possibilities. Just 10 minutes to go. More football for you to enjoy from La Liga coming up here on EA TV. It's Barcelona against Real Betis. Barcelona have given us away. Well, time for a scoring update because things are changing. Let's hear all about it from Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's another goal for Bilbao. They're now 3 ahead with 85 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Might do damage on the break. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Will it be? Oh, got everything behind it. And here's a change now for Atletico. Corner kick played in. Not a convincing clearance. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. The final whistle is sounded, and it's a victory for Barcelona.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there's some really nice, incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
The man to watch, in imperious form and the leading marksman in the league. Hello and welcome to the most vast stadium in Andalusia, the Estadio Benito Villamarín here in Seville. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. An action coming up from the Spanish top division, La Liga. It's Real Betis facing Barcelona.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got 2 teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and 2 coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And here's the starting 11 for Real Betis.
Well, it's a very attractive lineup, 4-2-4. Two wingers and two centre-forwards. We don't see that very often. But to be effective, the two midfield players will need to have really good games. Otherwise, they just won't get enough of the ball.
Well, this is what we think for Barcelona. Gavi starts alongside Declan Rice in central midfield. And the striker today is Ferran Torres. So the ball is rolling. The first half of this game underway. Anthony. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Well, two astute tactical minds in opposition to each other today.
Yeah, both are very good coaches, so I'm expecting a really tense battle here.
Betis with the ball again. Good distribution. Oh, good looking run. And taken cleanly by the keeper. Barcelona free kick. It'll be here. Barcelona got the win in the last match against Atletico. How might this one go, Stuart?
Yes, their 2-0 victory was fairly comfortable in the end. They certainly controlled most of the possession. Today will follow a similar pattern, and I expect them to win by the odd goal.
Well, there's no getting away from it. This is the man so many people have been focusing on ahead of this particular game. Taking on his old club.
Oh, this is a big moment here.
A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Espanyol game. Alex Scott can fill us in on the details.
Yeah, it's a goal for Espanyol. It was a poor clearance. And it was far...
Oh, genuine chance. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
And Barca get the ball moving once more. How will they react? Torres. And it nestles in the back of the net. Barca are level.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Well, they're allowing him to run. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, it's a goal you'd expect him to score, but he kept his cool and he put it away nicely. He'll be happy with that.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. And room to roam for Barca on the wing. Real chance. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And the finish from Torres gives the keeper no chance. He hits it with such venom.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Well, this is looking promising. The cross is on. Oh, surely! A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
And there is the whistle for half-time. Here it... So the second half is underway, and I must say it really was a spellbinding performance from Barcelona in the first 45. Declan Rice. Fernandes. And Torres on the ball. And he stopped them in their tracks. Counter-attacking possibilities. Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage.
Yeah, they were so alert to the counter there.
And he has options available. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Opportunity it is. Made the move off his line. Reacted really well. Gomez. Maatsen. Interesting pass. And the ball sailing over everyone in the centre. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Opportunity here, but into the keeper's gloves. Declan Rice. Well, Betis have it back now. Could be threatening. Decent position. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Torres. That is a perfect tackle.
That looked a really big chance.
Anthony. And Gomez with it. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Must be. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Now, can they take advantage? A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And what a clever bit of play by Torres, both with his movement and finish. That's a very good goal.
So underway again, but to my mind, this game is now as good as over. Ian Maatsen. And he read it well. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And back with Blake. Could be troublesome. And the final whistle has sounded. The end of the game here. A win for Barcelona. Their fans are going to be happy about that.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.